All right, you guys. I'm busy back, and I didn't want to bring you guys a video that was boring. Anybody can color some hair and just show you guys some tricks and stuff like that. So I just wanted to come and talk to you guys and show you a really quick way for you to get a nice ombre look. Now, I don't want to like entitle this video like a root coloring video, like no. But I am coloring the roots and I'm bringing this crimson red all the way down to a great ombre point. I would say past the nape of the neck and right along the jawline of the face, and we want to keep the rest of it blazing orange. So this was my way to just show you guys, like if I had one of my own, because I'm doing this for a client. However, me having one of my own wigs, like this is what I would do myself, you know. Now I've sped the video up for you guys, and I am taking my precious good time because I'm going to always tell you guys. So this was a 40-minute video all in itself, crammed down into, so far, a 9-minute video so far. I still got to do my intro and all that stuff. So I wanted to show you guys as quick as possible how you can work with it and do what you need to do. Now, when you're using solid colors and you already have a balanced color, now we're going to say the red is going to be the solid color and the balanced color is going to be the orange. You can run the comb all the way through the hair, all the way to the ends of the hair without worrying about color depositing on the rest of the hair. And I think that's the best trick in the world, so you don't have to worry about mixing and matching and oh my goodness, how this and how that. I'm working with the full frontal, then I'm moving into the middle of the head and I'm taking the dye to the nape of the head. So we already have our trusty busty mannequin head that's dyed out. As you see now, I'm combing through. I'm coloring, putting it through like this, and I'm folding it back, combing the hair through that, and then I'm applying more color. And the reason why I'm doing that is because the orange can still overpower the red, and I wanted to make sure that I got a full red root. I wanted a full red root situation, and I did not want to skimp on it. I've already sprayed my frontal wig, got to be glued, so all of that is on point, making sure the dye does not get on the lace. So you guys, I know you looking at me like, oh my gosh, like you're gonna, dye your lace. No ma'am, she's spot on. I made sure she's perfect and good to go, and I'm like, I have everything in one hand. I have the color in one hand, I have a comb, and I have my mixing brush that I am smoothing the dye on the hair with, as you see right there. I'm holding on to everything. I do have something to sit everything down on. But again, this is your way of taking your time finding finding out to yourself, like, what is the most comfortable way it is for me to dye hair. And I love it. Like, it's very, you can touch a lot of places. I do have a rag that I am also wiping my hands on when I do touch the red color, to make sure in this time, like when you see me grabbing the orange ends, that I'm not transferring color everywhere. So don't be fooled. I have everything I need. I have a table, I have a towel, I have, something to wipe my hands with, and I have something that I'm sitting the red color and, the utensil on as well. So keep you a good sanitized and perfect area, and you'll be good to go. The comb is going to be your guide, so you can make sure that you penetrate the color all the way through the wig. You have everything you need. You know, that comb, and I like a little comb so I can get all tangles and I can know that it's laying and doing just what I want it to do. And I mean, you guys, you're going to be good to go. Like, no worries. You know, keep it going. Keep it combed to the back. You're also going to see me adding color onto the, well, you can't see it over there, but I added color onto it. I just raked the color, you know, onto it, and then I colored on top of it. I put color on top of the brush, and then I applied the brush onto the wig. However, I just got lazy, and I was like, it's already protected. Let me just deposit a deep, rich color onto it. So I turned it to the side, and bam, there you had it. Let's comb through it, make sure the tangle's on point. Let's really get and see our ombre effect. Until then, let's move to the back of the head. This is still a good angle. Like, this is still a good angle. Like I told you, you see me, I'm applying the hair color onto the utensil, and then I'm rubbing it onto the hair, combing it through, working phenomenal, on point. Make sure you always have your dyeing clothes on. You know, I have a little dyeing robe and some dyeing shirts and pants and stuff like that, just to make sure, you know, I got everything on point. So comb it, comb it, comb it. And like, this is kind of taking for, okay, there I go. Now this is how I decided to want to ombre the back, because like normally when I take it strand by strand and color it the way I want to color it, I always mess it up in a sense, you know. And to me, that's the most professional way of doing it. But to me, every time I find myself opening the wig up and just depositing color and combing it the way I like it, I really can see what ombre I want it to be. Unless I'm using like 6 or 5 colors, you know, like a pink, green, purple, blue, you know, like, unless I'm doing an ombre or something and I have to foil it, you know. However, it's like when I'm doing 2 colors, either I overly ombre or I like under ombre it. And that was something that I just like did not want to do, or even just get caught up in this situation. So I'm doing it in this way. That way I can see it layer for layer, how long the inches is, the back, the nape of the neck. You know, I really know where to stop and how far I want things to go, just like I'm doing now. Now, I did it this way. I wanted to really see, like, with a part down the middle, how it would look, you know, how the crimson color would look deposited coming straight down the face. And considering the fact that that's a layered look itself, I most definitely had to make sure that I didn't fully color the ends at the face red. I wanted to make sure I kept as much orange at the ends as I could so you could really see the difference. It was fun. It was very fun. You know, I definitely love doing this. I mean, I think I love doing it more. Let's go to a little, you know, nightcap, because it's now 1:57 a.m. and I end up doing my client's hair already. We had a great time. Like, we always have a great time. Like, she is a doll. And I'm going to introduce her to you guys within the video, so stay tuned for her. It was great. Like, it was a great journey. And mind you, I've done all this in one day. Like one day. You know, I started this about 9, 10, to 12. And then from there, the afternoon, I end up crimping the hair. And then from me crimping the hair, I end up bam bam and styling it on my clients. So it worked out perfectly last minute. But hey, we worked her out. So now, you see me saturate. I started it from the top of the, lace wig first, because I wanted the front of the hair to deposit the most. And then you can worry about the ends and the ombre stuff next. I do not be caring about tangles, pulls, and tugs. Like, I'm going to comb through it all the way like I advise you guys to. This is really the ending of the video, you guys. Like, I've talked to you guys enough, and I love talking. So, you comb, you ombre, you look, you shivel, you shake. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, this lets me know what I did right. And that's why I love doing it this way. Deuces. But yeah, I guess you could just say, like, the overall what kind of wig it is.
I don't know what kind of wig it is. What, it was straight?
Yes, this is a 613 straight wig.
Oh my God, Charlie. Okay.
Say, hey, you guys, this is Lisa coming to you guys with a 613 wig that I gave over to Glam Boulevard. It's colored crimson and orange. Is that too much?
That's a lot to remember, Charlie.
Okay, so this is what we're finna make it fun. I'm finna be your voiceover, and you just move your head and do all the extra stuff you talking.
Do
okay, and action. Hi, you guys. How are you? This is me, Lisa, coming to you guys with a 613 wig, 26 inches, full crimps, colored with crimson and orange blaze. Thank you guys for tuning in. Finished results, and we out. Bam.